Okay, so I did a couple shorts. One is from Slaughter, and it's called Fly to the Angels. And the other one is Monster Magnet. I just heard of that group yesterday from Christian, and it's called Powertrippin. So, Fly to the Angels and Powertrippin is the title. And of course, we have Mr. Kitty as our thumbnail. So we're going to use both of the decks that we used, Divinely Guided and Tasha's Divine Guidance. Randomly at the bottom, we have Divine Love and Spiritual Awakening. So what I'm hearing is if you don't get on a power trip, you can fly to the angels and you can ascend and you can help your mission partner. Mission partners are coming in. They're coming in quick. They're coming in fast. I was going to wait and record this for the after the gardeners come. But I'm going to just show you tomorrow the after picture. Because I like to do my readings early and then get busy. I found all my survival food, so now I have 3 cases of food to eat. Soups, potatoes, oatmeals. I think I've had them since 2001, and we've never had to use them, so I'm going to start using them up. They're called e-foods. So I won't be starving. Okay, Spiritual Awakening, the Ascension. We're going to go ahead and shuffle Tasha's Divine Guidance and see what we come up with. Now with the shorts, the main thing I got from the shorts is just what I just got done saying. If you can keep humble and not power trip, because that will be the downfall. The other day I mentioned about pride will take you out. So be real careful to stay humble. Whether your abundance doesn't have to be pentacles. It can be knowledge. Someone like I that have been here many times, many zeros after my 1118. We can get where we're a little bit not humble, right? But we want to stay humble, like Mary in the back there. That's Mary of Fatima. She shows up everywhere. But we want to stay humble. No matter if we have lots of pentacles in the bank or we just have lots of knowledge or wisdom. Whatever it seems to be, we want to stay humble and we want to help others. So whatever we're doing, whether it's teaching, whether it's, monetarial, whether it's in the music profession, like power tripping, we just don't want to get to where we think we know it all. Okay? We're constantly learning, we're constantly evolving, and nobody's better than anybody. Everybody can help someone else. So who's going to teach you to fly? Who's going to teach you to dance? With some of the lyrics in Monster Madness. And then we had Fly to the Angels in Slaughter. And then the energy I'm giving you right now is to help others to fly if you know how to fly. Don't think that you're better than them because you know how to fly. Okay? So we've got relocating, physical move. That was here on one of the shorts also. Definitely a physical move in the future. And if you stay out of your spiritual disease, it's also telling me that there's a physical move because where you're at now is not spiritually okay. There's a lot of energy still hanging around that needs to go, and you can't get rid of it because it's there. It's in the walls, it's in the ceiling, it's in the furniture, it's in everything. We were talking about this yesterday. I've had this house since 2011. So it was bought for me for my birthday. And it's full of my ex-mission partner's energy and many other energies. His dad, his brother, right? So we have all these energies here. Well, if you're cutting cords and you're moving forward, you probably need a physical move. But again, I'm not planning on moving. I'm just saying that energy is really, an energy harvesting energy was also in the shorts. Okay, I am feeling that there's a lot of dark feminine energy around. And just because my mission partner was male, we don't have gender. We have male and female energy. Divine masculine, divine feminine. So it's the feminine side that's doing the dark magic. And that came up, I think, in both shorts also. So let's continue on. There's a spiritual disease forcing you to relocate. There's player energy. So again, that was all week. I've been talking about trickster energy, player energy, and new opportunities. So take the risk. Get out of the player energy. Get out of the toxic situations and take a risk to do something new. New opportunities. Remember when I talk about new, if something is new, you've never done it before, okay? So you don't know. Manifest the life you want. That was also in the shorts. What is it you'd really like? And then do it. You're releasing karmic debt. Some of us have finished our releasing of karmic debt, but I don't think it's ever fully over, like 100%. So we'll be releasing karmic debt until we go into the next 5D and higher realms for good. We have communicate through music. That's funny that this card came up because I love doing my shorts. I love communicating through music. And I said that yesterday. It's probably my favorite thing to do. Since I don't play music and I don't sing, I love to read energy of music and pull cards. And also I listen to the radio 24/7 and I wake up from Astro and there'll be songs playing and communication through music is 100% for me. So a lot of you are musicians and you're writing songs. Don't retire from music, I guess is what I'm saying. There was a decade, the 2000s. 2000s were the beginning of 2000 was a real decade of lack of music for me. And I went into other things, cleaning my karmic assignments with all the religions. So that was something. I was Mormon, I was Catholic. I did a lot of work in the temples, in the jails for Catholics. You name it, I did it. So there was a decade where my music was put on the back burner because I had to clean up my karmic debt. But that's over now, and I'm back to my music, and I have been for the last probably, I would say the last 4 years. Like I said yesterday on the phone, I am just so different than I was 4 years ago. When the mission partner left, it was a complete catalyst to my awakening. Okay, so there may be some legal issues for somebody, and they have to be because we have to keep moving forward. We're black sheep outcasts, and we have to keep moving forward in this Matrix movie. You're going to love how it ends. So pray more. 24/7 I'm in prayer with my music. And we have air signs came out earlier also, this same card, but I'm drawn to the picture. I'm drawn to the picture, I'm drawn to the dragons, I'm drawn to the angels. That's what I see in the picture. I don't know what you see, but that's what I see. Angels and dragons. Everybody sees and hears differently. So read your documents carefully before signing, and that probably is attached to the legal issues. If you're moving, if you're relocating, getting a divorce, that's what I'm feeling there. Okay, we have Divine Love randomly at the bottom from the shorts from this deck. And that's that soulmate. That's that mission partner coming in. That's that somebody to help you, to share with you. Share with you what? Talking, resources, animals, taking that walk in the park, right? Okay, so we've got something I have to bring up because it's in the energy is the devil energy, where I was talking about there's a dark feminine trying to keep the mission partners apart. It's been coming up in almost every single reading, and it's coming up in this reading too. So you're going to have to be, you're going to have to be on guard. I don't know how else to tell you. It's kind of like if somebody wanted to give you a job, and you had lots of competition and lots of people trying to get that job, and they could try to sabotage you. Well, that's the kind of energy that's going around. They don't want the two mission partners to come together. That's not what they want. Okay? So the devil is, again, alive and well in all these readings, and exactly what I said. It's about trying to keep you guys apart. It's that love potion. Manipulating the romance, dangerous obsession. I'm wearing obsession perfume. Lustful thoughts. So if somebody's just trying to have sex, that's a big sign, right? But that's not the energy I'm so much getting. I'm getting the energy of, how we had gold digger last week or a couple days ago. Well, this isn't gold digger energy. This is lust energy. Somebody just wants to break your celibacy. Somebody just wants to take you down. Somebody just wants to get in your pants. It's, it's that energy of the player. We had that earlier, right? That's not going to happen, okay? And then the love potion is where I said where the dark feminine doesn't want you happy, doesn't want you to reunite or get a reunion or to connect to your mission partner. No way. So their karma, their karmic assignments that need to be completed, okay? So if you do have exes that you're talking to, I would stop. It says, God's judgment, return to sender. They're going to be suffering. They're in lasting pain. They have nothing left to lose. It's that attitude of misery loves company. If I can't have them, nobody's going to have them. The atmosphere of the love potion is I'm going to do all I can to keep them apart. It's a terrible energy, but it's here every single day lately. Some kind of earth sign. So yeah, they're really earthly. They're not thinking spiritually. They're just thinking, well, I got nothing to lose. I'm doomed. I might as well try to doom the earth angels too. Your Akashic records, we write our own soul contract, so I'm not real worried about it, okay? But when it comes up in the energy constantly, I've got to say something, because some of you are going to fall for a player. Some of you are going to fall for the devil's intentions for you. That's just how it's going to be. because you wrote it in your Akashic records, you wrote it in your soul contract that you wanted this certain assignment, you know, and that's what you're going to get. But the high priestess is, I told you, I came in here as a drunk high priestess and I'm leaving as a empress, goddess, hierophant. So we have the high priestess. You have to use your intuition. You have to know how to say no. You have to keep your boundaries. You have to leave toxic situations, people, places, things. And if you're not going to do it, you will be sucked in. I'm not telling you won't be. Look at the ancient times. Think back on your past lives where you got sucked in. What did you learn from them ancient powers? Did you learn from any of the past? Did you learn from being a mermaid? I was a mermaid in one of my lives. Did you learn anything from it? Well, I'll tell you what, I don't go to the ocean a lot in this life. Shapeshifter energy all around us. Shapeshifters can pretend that they're anyone. They can come look at you. If you saw the latest Resident Alien series, the alien can go into anybody. Went in, pretended to be a police officer, pretended to be the guy's girlfriend. You know, shapeshifters are shapeshifters. I told you before, if you haven't looked up shapeshifter energy, figure it out, because that's what's going on. This stuff is real. This stuff doesn't have to be scary. It doesn't have to be scary at all, because I've been through it. I'm an old soul, but some of you are not. Some of you are young souls. Some of you are souls that this shit's really taken effect. So how do you do it? 1707 on the clock. Well, you're divinely guided and you need to pray more. That was in one of the shorts, I believe. You have to pray more. You are divinely guided, but you have to use it. If you're going to live in the matrix, you're going to get results of the matrix. I'm in astro more than I'm here. So I don't live in the matrix. I wear the world as a loose garment. And, you know, divinely guided. Meditation, telepathy, law of attraction, astro travel. Basically just what I said. And the masks are off. So if you're in the highest timeline, you see everything for what it is. The masks are off. Fading deception, true colors, and secrets are revealed. The masks are off. So power tripping and flying to the angels is really important. This message and the two shorts were really deep. They were definitely connected. And it's pretty much the same energy I've been getting. There's a lot of trickster energy around you, a lot of devil energy around you. You're going to get through it, but it's going to take a little work, because this is kind of like that energy where I said they have nothing to lose. They already know they're doomed. It's kind of like when you're already getting an F in school and there's no way of getting out of it. You might as well just skip class. You might as well just become more belligerent, right? More rebellious. Who cares? You're already getting the F, right? Well, that's the kind of energy that they're in, and we're not. We're in the energy of we've won. We're just waiting for the movie to end, and you're going to love the way this movie ends. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.